Hello, my name's Sue Tonks, and I'm delighted to spend a few minutes with you today as cruise line directors as you choose the next speakers to speak on your variety of cruise ships all over the world. One of the things I'm going to talk to you about today is the first of the presentations that I would be willing to deliver to your passengers. And I've called it, Your Mummy Told You Not to Talk to Strangers. You know, I'm an international networking speaker and coach, and one of the things we always find people have difficulties with is when they walk into a room, regardless of the situation, just making that contact with people and having a chat to total strangers. There are some fundamental fears and worries we have about it, and some things we do to avoid talking to people that we've never met before. So what I intend to do in this presentation is have a humorous look at how to talk to strangers in any social setting. Whether it's on a cruise ship, whether it's at a wedding, whether it's just a social function, or even when it's at a business-related event. I'm going to be providing you with tips on small talk and joining people, how to make that initial contact, how to get some things in common, and how to move on and build those relationships. I've been on many cruises throughout my life, and one of the things that I always take back from a cruise is some fabulous relationships that I've built. And over the years, I've people that I make contact with on a regular basis all over the world because of that initial contact on a cruise line. So I'd like to help your passengers share the ideas and techniques that will help them build lasting relationships for the rest of their lives. The second presentation that you may choose is called You Be the Judge. I've been a magistrate in the UK for over 13 years, and in this presentation I'd like to talk about the law and magistrates and our roles and responsibilities. And I thought that again, we'd look at the humorous side to some of the legal practices, some of the things that can happen, some of the things that have been said. And also, I'm going to give people the chance to go through some real cases with some real information and let them be the judge of how they would come up with a decision and what they do in terms of sentencing at the end of the day. And this is a lot of fun, but also gets people together talking and also helps them go through a decision-making process so they understand the sorts of things that magistrates, judges would go through if they were in the same boat. The third presentation is called The Future Is Yours. In this presentation, I'm going to look at 8 easy steps to planning success in life, work, and in retirement. Lots of people go from one event to another in their lives and really, besides a holiday, never really get the opportunity to plan very much in their lives. And this is showing people an opportunity to learn a planning system that they can adapt to any situation that they're in and actually get some really good results in planning the future. You know, if a person lives to be 80, they actually have only got 4,000 weeks. 4,000 weeks, and how they spend and plan those weeks to get the best from their life is a really important thing. That's what I want to be able to share with the passengers, because it's something they can take back and they can really put it into great use for the future. The fourth talk is about get over yourself. It's a terminology I've used for a long time when people say, oh, I can't do this, or I'm struggling with that, I don't have problems with this. You know, many times you just need to get over yourself. And in this presentation, it's about leaping over the hurdles that we hit in life. How to get on track with your dreams and your goals. Life is what you make it. And a little while ago, I had a very bad personal experience financially, where I ended up in a very poor financial situation and could have sat there moping and moaning. But what I did is I used some techniques to get over myself and get myself back on the straight and narrow. And again, this is going to be a fun and participative presentation that everybody can join in and use things for the future. The next presentation is called Walking into a Room of Strangers. Again, it's based on talking to people. This is particularly different from the first presentation because what we're going to do is get people to go into a group situation, stand there in 2s, 3s, 4s, mores, just chat, talk to people, and then I'm going to show people how a room works. That when you walk into a room, there could be 30 people, 130, 330, but there are only 6 group formations. And I'll show people which group formations to join, which ones say, okay, come to us, which ones to avoid, how to join, how to leave. And you know when you get stuck with that really boring person, how to get rid. So all of the practical natures of walking into a room and just having that conversation and feeling more comfortable. The final one is I'd rather die than speak to a group. Most people have a fear of presenting in front of a group. And most people will say, I'd rather die than stand there. So in this particular presentation, I'm going to be looking again in a humorous way at 12 easy steps to become an effective and confident speaker. It's going to be fun and memorable, and people are going to be able to, in a very short period of time, to have had some experience of just getting up there, saying some things and really making a difference in the way they feel inside, but also having some fun and getting some messages across on the outside. So there we have it. Those are the 6 presentations that I'm hoping that you will be able to look at and decide, are these going to be great? I think they are. I've been in situations that your passengers are going to be in for periods of time, and I think that these will give them humour, enlightenment, things, education, and they'll have a lot of fun. Thank you for listening. See you soon.